I think you should do this video anyway, but this is designed for people with more severe scoliosis. I've got a client today in France, and I want to make this video for her. And she sent me the photos in her intake form, and I could see exactly where we need to go. With a more severe scoliosis, there's this opening of one side of the back ribs. People might have pain there, and that they think that's the problem. That's actually not the problem. The problem is the space on the other side of the globe that is holding that place open, okay? So the contractions that we have become normalized, and we can't feel them after a while. Posture is an expression of how the automatic equilibrium, how that tension is holding you. Posture is active. Your brain has decided that's how we're going to be. It feels like normal to you. And this normal is creating pain. So we have to teach the brain a new normal. That takes a lot of practice. So I encourage you to practice a lot. People, they write to me, Eric, I'm practicing twice a day. Twice a day, not going to change it, okay? Twice a day may be maintenance, especially if you're having a stressful time. You need to practice a lot more. And I know you don't like to hear that, but it's up to you. If you don't really do this method of changing the deep habit of how your brain's holding you, you're not going to change the problem. We're trying to change the course of the ship. So you're the captain of your ship. I'm just the pilot. I'm telling you where to go. You're the captain of your ship. Your ship is your body. You're the captain. The problem isn't even the muscles. The muscles are the crew members, and they are only doing what they're told. Where you're having pain is just the boiling over. It's the place that can't keep up with all the other demands on it. The root of your problem is stuck and hidden, and a little bit it's in the control center. It's sort of like a captain problem, but the captain's got a habit of running the ship a certain way, but that keeps running it aground. The ship keeps drifting over to the shore. So lie on your back. Have plenty of pillow. Even right here, notice, is one side of your back pushing into the mat differently. Think back ribs, not even shoulder. One side of the back ribs pushing in differently. And here, a little bit of elbows to the sky. The hands just lift the head. Hands lift the head like you're just peering at the rising sun. The sun's going to be rising soon. Just peer at the rising sun between your knees. There you go. It's not a sit-up. Now, is your back pushing differently? You could roll from one side to the other. Perfect. Does one side feel flatter and one side's pushed back behind you? It may be very subtle. For you, it may not even be happening, okay? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a gentle breath in. And we come up. We just curl up enough to round the back and roll over onto that. Find the most protruding back behind you place. Find that. Balance up on it, okay? Keep your back on the floor. Everything that's touching the ground, that stays on the ground. Don't let the low back lift up. Slowly relax out of that. Can the front open out over the back? With as much tipping to the side as you need to be balanced on that place that's pushing back behind you, okay? Perfect. So, as you find that place, you can re-find it again. Say, okay, as I curl back up nice and symmetrically, I'm going to just find where is it most pushing back. Okay, that's it. I could lift the hips a little bit. I could sort of balance. We're trying to balance right up on that spot. The floor is pushing that back into the body, but we're looking at everything that has to contract in the front to do that. Gentle on your neck. The hands hold the head. Make the front do it. Open out of that slow. Look carefully. Breathe into it. What's the epicenter that makes that place push back behind you? I can find it right here. I'm rocking. I'm lifting my hips a little bit to rock on that, to find it, side to side, find it. That's it. Whatever the center of that is, where everything's pulling toward, that's the problem. Squeeze the air out of that place. Breath in without moving. Breath in, open. Where in that space still doesn't know how to open? Look carefully again, closing on up. We can come up symmetrically, rock side to side, find it, rock this way, okay, north and south. We're going to close on up. That's it, gentle. Open so slowly you can see the places that open and also see the places that don't. Breath cycles, little steps. My mom gave me some old photographs, and it was interesting. Before I went to Europe, I took a semester off from college. I went to Europe. I just saved up some money and I bought a motorcycle and I just toured the back roads of Europe. Actually, I took a photograph. I'm going to show it to you right here. This is the beginning of my motorcycle trip in 1982. I just bought a little motorcycle. This is showing contraction on the right. The right hip likes to be up and that right shoulder may be down a little bit. We can see that one leg likes to be out to the side. I'm showing that there's a contraction tendency on the right. Now, I had a motorcycle accident in Europe. A guy didn't see me coming. I was going 60 miles an hour at the foothills of the Alps. He was at a stop sign, and I'm going down the road, and he just pulled right out in front of me. And I got to ride in a French ambulance. Interesting, but I'm lucky to be alive. I landed in the oncoming lane on a pretty busy road. No car hit me. I was very, very, very bruised up. Here's a photograph of me after my trip to Europe. Contraction on the left. That I already had a contraction on one side from a lot of bicycle racing accidents. I used to race bicycles, and I was sort of pretty good at it, actually. I rode on the track. For 2 years, I was state champion when I was in high school. Bike racing. A few bad accidents doing that. That gave me attention on one side, and then even a worse accident gave me attention on the other side. And that turned into a real problem for me. That some days the attention wants to come back on one side, and I have a certain emotion and mood, and that some days the attention likes to come back on the other side. We don't want to be stuck in the tension of asymmetry and the emotions of asymmetry. Man, they're intense. For me, that is. When my sides are different, if I lie down on the floor and I'm having a day where, just work with me here. We're just going to do this side to side. Just keep practicing, and I'll be talking. In fact, I want you to practice whenever I'm talking. We're finding that place that likes to push back. It might be changing. Find exactly the place that pushes back. Open out of that. Yeah, that's exactly the line that doesn't know how to open. We're going to open in super slow steps, closing on up. Can everything open all at once? Opening all at once. Look at the place that doesn't open. Pause everything else. That place opens. Can everything open all at once? Slow. Where does it not know how to open? Teach that vividly. Squeeze the air out. Close it. Close it. Find it. It's a combination of rolling up higher on the back or lower on the back. It's a combination of one side or the other side. Find it for you. Yeah, right there for me right now. That's the last little bit. Little steps, slow breathing. Breath in and pause. Breath in, open. Pause. Breath in and open. Pause. Breath in and open. And pause. Okay. Know where it is. Focus the whole movement on teaching wherever that place is that likes to be closed, that's making that open on the other side of your back. Might be on the same side of your back. Balance up on the back. Find it. Yeah, right. Where is it for me now? Yeah. Just find it. Freeform it. So find where you're stuck. Teach your brain that that place is breathing space. In the contraction closing, Squeeze all the air out. With that closed space, don't move. Take the breath in. Let the breath come in. Claim that as breathing space. Everything opens all at once. Teach the place that doesn't know how to open. Direct the breath into the place that doesn't know how to open. Perfect. Lie down on your back. Okay? People with severe scoliosis is built into your body. Your bones have changed their shape. Can you teach your brain that every space in the torso can be easy breathing? Every space, the lines through the body, to twisting breathing space. You may be able to move that way, but can you breathe that way? Does your brain see that as breathing? That's up to you. You can free yourself. I'm certain of it if you put the effort. Only you can do it. I cannot do it for you. I've tried to take what Thomas Hanna started, and I've tried to take it all the way where he didn't even imagine it could go. My videos are different. My approach is different. Do my videos. It really works. Be a scientist. Try one thing at a time. And you got to do the right videos. Address your problem. Most people are not doing the right videos for them is the problem. So contact me if you need to. The way to do it is to go to the Begin Here playlist and work through that. And I have other playlists for specific issues like asymmetry and things like that. Work from the top down on the playlist. If you need to come and work with me for a couple of days, 1.5 days, 2.5 days, 3.5 days, that is the way to have the miracle. Sometimes I travel to clients if they're willing to help me with that. Please let me know if you found benefit in this lesson. I'm Eric Cooper, InspireSomatics.com. Thank you very much for watching and practicing with me today. I hope this was helpful for you. Blessings on your journey. Know where you're stuck and know how to change it. I can show you. It's hidden from your awareness. Free yourself as much as you can with my videos. If you can't get far enough, write to me.